Is up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, day traders, closet swing traders? Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Somehow we got to Friday. Not sure how. Also, I got a question for you guys. I haven't seen it on the chart yet, but let me see. Let me see. Also, let me pull up the YouTube real quick. I got the one screen today. All right. Good. Uh, Pre-market, at least from my cell phone. Here's my question, and maybe it's not a question. All right. Maybe it's not a question. Do you guys? I'm gonna. Nah, yeah, it still is. From my cell phone, we got down to 470 on my cell phone at that spike. Do you guys have that spike there? Same time? Looks the same. Is that a real spike? It's even bigger from the cell phone point of view. So I got down to like 470. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But Trading View, it's less. Trading View, I got it. We're going to 476. That's still a big spike. I don't know if I know. Yeah, I don't know if that's real. Or an imprint or so Albert doesn't have it. And what are you looking at? Are you looking at Trading View? Or are you looking at TOS? Because that's going to change the charts a little bit. You're looking at Trading View, you don't have it. Wendy does have it. Trading View 3 minutes. 5 minutes there. They have it on the 15 as well. It's like, was that the retest? Like, did we do it in one candle? I didn't see any news or anything at all that corresponded with that time frame. The Rock has it. Uh Joseph says not on your Trading View. Okay. You have it on TOS. Yeah, my TOS got down to like 470 on that spike. I was like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know if I just maybe I don't want to believe it. I don't know. But okay. Yeah, 475. Let's throw it over to the daily chart. Let's see where we are at. So 476 gapping up on the daily chart for the SPY. So try restarting. Yeah, I try all the old school methods to make it work. I kicked my computer at one point. I threw it out the window to see if that would restart too. But so far no luck. Quite the gap up. Quite the gap up. We have a retest gap. Gapping above a huge pivot. Rocks is not an E-trade. Okay. It seemed like too big of a it seemed like too big of a spike to be real, but that would change things a lot. That would change my entire thought process if we got down there on the spike, especially from the TOS version. At least I got down to 470. I was like, that's crazy. I don't know, but yeah, on the daily chart, we do have a little bit of a gap up. Obviously, retest clearing a pivot. We are so close to all-time highs. Getting there. I just don't know what wick is real anymore though. I got the high of this candle at 479.98. Gabbing up to 478.50. Uh I don't know. I don't know. We're in this weird zone. We're just all-time highs. That's crazy. Almost. We're almost there. But This is a retest gap, so I'd see if we get a little pullback first. I don't think it's gonna be a big pullback at all. I think we do run bullish, continue, and maybe today's the day. Maybe today's the day we hit the all-time highs. We'll have to see. That would be wild, but I do think we get at least some type of pullback at open. I don't think it's gonna be a crazy pullback. And then my guess is we probably just run it up to all-time highs today, I guess. There's no reason we can't. Q's, that's gapping up as well. That's also a retest gap. Again, let's see if we get a little pullback. This is the second day in a row. Trying to figure out how this day would end. No matter what at the open, I think we get some selling. I would assume. I'm not sure how I'm really not sure how long the selling lasts for. I don't even know if we come into this full time like 413.29. This is wild. When he says aren't options due today? They are. Yep. You do have we have options expiration. It's not like quad witching though, so it's a little different. It's a little different, but yes, options are due today. So decent amount of expirations coming in today, but yeah, it's not like the monthly, the quarterly, and was it monthly, quarterly, daily? There's one more month. Yeah, so monthly. Yeah, I don't know, but it's not a big one. It's not a big one. There definitely some options due today though. Yep, we will have some expirations. Uh, TLT. Are you gapping up too? You gonna gap up on me? A little bit, 20 cents. See, this is the crazy part. You still have TLT on the pullback as markets both spy close to making all-time highs and Q's making all-time highs. So obviously tech is going to be stronger than probably anything else today. I still expect that little bit of a pullback at open. Let me know if you guys have any tickers you want to take a look at. We will take a look at SMCI as well. You got the dollar kind of hanging out, so 3 days in a row, just not doing too much. Okay. All right. Market. Question is, do I trust you? I thought we were friends, market. SMCI. That's a pretty good gap and go. That's a really good gap and go. Um, biggest problem that I have, and it's not really a problem, but is the biggest issue that I would love to see be fixed at open, which would be some kind of move 344.64 or higher. So I would like this to open a little bit higher. Otherwise, we do have a little bit of resistance right above us. Other than that, that looks like a really good gap to go. We still got 20 more minutes till this market open, so we'll see what happens. Let me see if you guys got tickers on YouTube there. Oh, my YouTube peeps, what's going on? Big love to you too. What's with Bitcoin? Let's find out. Let's go on this journey together. What is with Bitcoin? Nothing. I mean, it's pulling back a little bit, but you had a massive run on this thing, so yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned either way. But you have the ETF that came out, or at least got the approval, and then started coming out. Was it a week ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that? And like my time, I'm in like a time continuum right now. Like time doesn't even make sense to me. But this is a pullback. We had every single person was expecting the ETF to get passed and good. good on them. And yeah, so we ran up. It did get approved. I think that is good. Wendy says halving is in end of April, I think, beginning of March, something like that. But that's kind of the next event for Bitcoin, and you getting some profit taking. So I think you're just on sell the news scenario. Until says, "Hello, good morning, sir. Happy big gap up. Happy big gap up day to you too. I forgot to get you a card. I didn't get you a card. I apologize. That's my fault. We got Boeing, and Centel says SPY will close green today. So you're looking for that maybe a retest, but you think all the bulls just come back in and buy that thing up. Let me see Boeing real quick. BA inside day on Boeing. I know. So my boy Lucian, I'm not sure if Lucian's here or not, but my boy Lucian, he's got I think a sell, which I kind of like. I'm not sure where it's at though. I think it's 216, 217, so somewhere around here, I think it was. They have earnings, so be careful on any swing trades with them. Earnings do come out. I was talking about this yesterday. I was like, the planes with the walls that convert into doors, that's probably not going to be in this earnings report. So you might see good earnings because nothing has changed since then. And then you also have the opportunity on that conference call for Boeing to change the narrative, which is interesting. So I think a lot of people go, yeah, man, earnings is gonna just be horrific. And I don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't know, just based on the timing of the earnings and what the earnings actually cover. It's not going to cover the plane with the blown out sides and plane sitting down. Plus all the orders for Boeing, you have to get those orders. It's you don't buy a plane like you buy a pack of gum. So you have to put the order in advance. And I think they just made a big deal to India as well. So they're still selling planes. Don't get confused. Don't get confused. Don't get trapped. Um, but I think earnings is actually a really good thing for Boeing to have. Was it the 30th, the 31st? Okay, so the 31st before the bell, switch the narrative on Boeing. That's what I would do. I'd be straight lying to everybody on the conference call. If I was a CEO, yeah, I wouldn't have one single fact. It would just it'd be all lies. But yeah, right now it's inside day, nothing too crazy. Maybe we get more continuation from that little push yesterday, possibly. I mean, we did get a good close above high volume candles, so that's what I'll be looking for. But I'm not that confident in it. You do have your moving averages starting to come in. You got the 200 right at 213.56, so nothing too crazy on that one. If we do start to break that though, we got 217.44 probably target for today. We got Nvidia. I don't even have to pull up the Nvidia chart. It just is going to be. I just know it's going to be at all-time highs every time I look. That's it. In fact, I'm just going to buy Nvidia at the end of every single day, and then just sell it the morning the market opens. That's it. Good. $8 and roughly what 17, 18 cent move, gapping into all-time highs. Technically, that's a right candle, so that would be a gap and go. I wouldn't play that as a gap and go though. Just yeah. If you're going to go bullish on Nvidia or anything at all time highs, I think we got to get those pullbacks, those red candles right at open. Otherwise, I don't know. I have no spot to put stops. I got no targets. I got no nothing. So, but it is a technical gap and go. I think we do pull back at least at open and then look to. I mean, continue. I just don't know to where. 600 next big target, I guess. 214.21 is potential entry. Okay, let me take a look. Trying to catch a breakdown. Oh no, trying to still catch it higher. 214.21. So somewhere there. Yeah, I mean you're trying to get it at the 200. Close to. I think that gap fill would be a better entry too. This way, at least you get one gap fill out of the way. You come in at 217.28, then you are above the 200. But yeah, Boeing's a little trickster, a little bit of a trickster. MSFT. I mean, casual gap to all-time highs. You know, it's doing its thing. Also a retest gap as well. Um, I would like to say this gap fades. I would I would like to say be cautious at open, but I would also like a toilet made out of gold, and some things are just not possible. Just not possible. So yeah, I don't know. All-time highs. I think it does go higher from here, but at this point, yeah, we probably do get a pullback at for a day trade. I think we get some kind of a pullback. Every single person ever is profitable. I'm not sure if we fill. I've got my VPOC down at like 392. Do we hit that one today? I'm not sure. Um, 394.01 is essentially where we closed yesterday. I'm not even sure we filled that one, but I think we do pull back a little bit and then run it from there. I don't even want to. I don't even want to play that one candle pullback on Microsoft. It's just too high. Honestly, it's not a bear flag, Lucian. I think it's one candle on Boeing. I think that's a one candle move. What I would do, Lucian, is probably actually take the breakdown as opposed to trying to buy higher or sell it higher. I'd want to see a candle break down just in case, and I'll show you why in a second. But um, Amazon retest gap. I would expect this one to retest. You do have so far everything I looked at, I at least can't get in bullish. So maybe we start to look at some fades at open, but this is I'm looking at resistance on Amazon 154.58. This doesn't have that much room to fade back down. First little spot for maybe a bullish entry would be 153.74. Next spot comes into 153.37. And then you're gonna get all sorts of resistance somewhere around 154.72 and then 155.14. So you're kind of in the middle, a little bit more range bound on Amazon. We can see definitely some kind of big break, but it just at open, maybe a little tough. Amazon might qualify as that red candle pullback. So give me a red candle, high wave, red hammer, or something like that. This way I have some good stop placements, but that's the only thing I'm really missing right now is the big stop placements. Like I don't know where to put my stops yet. Let me see the 3-minute chart on Amazon. Bullish would be the direction I'd like to lean, but at open, I think we get some kind of pullback sell off. So far with the entire market, I kind of feel that. We will see. Uh, yeah, Bitcoin Babe. I covered Bitcoin Babe. I covered that one already. Amazon, we just covered. My cost on Nvidia is 327. So what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? Are you still holding? Are you selling? Are you taking some profits? You got a good price. At the time, you got an awful price. In the future, a few months later, you got a great price. Yeah, that I even 327, you're like, that's kind of high on Nvidia, but it is what it is. DraftKings. I do think you still got more continuation on this one. That was one heck of a gap yesterday. I mean, obviously, entire market's gapping. DraftKings is going to play along too. I don't know. I don't know how much range we get today. what I mean by that is I got a couple VPOCs, a couple spots of resistance starting with 3808. If we get above that one, that takes me up to roughly 3816. So very, very decent resistance there. And then after that, I think we could get back into this like 3872. If the market goes absolutely crazy, and I don't know, I mean, DraftKings definitely got some good gap ups. They got some good momentum in too. So, um, yeah, I would I'd only want to really play DraftKings bullish. I think we get the continuation on it. The bigger question to me, and it wouldn't really be can we break those lower resistance? I think we can. Can we start getting above 3891? That would be the third attempt if we could get up there. So yeah, I'd remain bullish on it if you're in it. Otherwise, yeah, that's my biggest question. And then if you answer that question is no, we're not going to get above it today. At least, uh, you got a dollar, so you're going to need like a 50-cent stop. Maybe this would be a good, I think this would be a good candidate for like some kind of a immediate pullback at open. Give me that red high wave candle, something like that. That would be a decent break. So I like it. I want to stay bullish with it. Mm. Santilla says, will today's market keep up to its high? Good news, Santilla. I got good news for you. You're about to find out. You got a short amount of time. They'll let you know. I wish I could just tell the market, listen, this is what we need to do today. Just huddle up with the market makers. Gather around, everybody. We got SEDG 6927. Lucius says, look, looking at Boeing. Um, I would say the only thing with SolarEdge, everything energy wise, kind of in the gutter a little bit. There'll be a time, and I do think anything green energy and environmentally friendly. I think there's gonna be a time for this all to start to move. I haven't looked at the financials on this company to be like, okay, this company makes money and this is a great company, and I think this company's I don't maybe this company's around in 10 years, maybe it's not. I have no idea. If you're if you do the research and you think this company is going to be around in 10 years, this is not a bad spot to start buying for that long term. Really, really not. Um, not all in, but if you want to take out some kind of position, dollar cost average, something like that, right now it looks like it's at least that's some kind of maybe resistance. And again, they did miss earnings per share by 164%. I don't even know how that's possible. And then they missed by 43, but you had a couple good quarters too of some gains. Look for the cash flow, look for dilution on this thing. And if it meets your criteria, you're not buying this thing at the high, but and all the whole sector is suffering. You always make me laugh. I guess that's a good yeah, that's a good thing. I'll take that as a good thing. I don't know. I don't know. Some people say the same thing when they see my face, and they're like, "That's why I don't even have my face on here." It was just people laughing all day, having a great old time. I don't know. All right, we got Adobe. Mm-mm. Same thing. Yeah, individual names. I'm not loving some of these individual names today. Actually, honestly, it's not bad. I do want to stay bullish on Adobe. I think we do get some continuation here. And then the biggest problem with Adobe is you got some strong resistance. We got 597.08. And we got about 597.78. You got 598.75. But bullish is the direction. So I don't want to short this thing. I got zero reason to. And then it just comes down to can we break out of some of those resistance? And we could. I mean, Adobe could have a crazy day today. Oh yeah, Emily Young. I appreciate you in YouTube land. That's weird to see you in YouTube land, but I do have two mentor groups. I appreciate you pointing it out, Emily. Starting in February, we got a beginners course. Just go to reallifetrading.com. We also have all free education, all that stuff on reallifetrading.com. If you guys do not already have a free dashboard, you could sign up, take that, take all the free courses. But we do have a beginners mentorship group that's going to start on. I'm teaching that one, but that's going to start on Monday. The first Monday of February, I think, whatever it is. That's Monday and Wednesday, every single Monday, Wednesday for minimum an hour. But I talk a lot, as you guys can't tell. And then we do have a options class. So that one's gonna be interesting for me. I haven't taught that one yet, but it's stuff I do all the time. I want some guarantees from the market. The market's too chaotic and sporadic for me, so I want a little consistency in it, and that's where I get that income from. So it's an options class. You don't have to know anything about options to join it. We're not getting deep into the Greeks and the thetas and all the crazy talk that people just like to throw out the words to sound fun and important. I'll just throw out ways how to make income. So that's going to be Tuesday and Thursday. So if you guys do want to sign up, I don't know, Emily, if you could put the link into YouTube, but you can go to RLT and then click on live trade. I'm pretty sure you pointed that out though. Yeah, we do have some spots in both. I don't think the links. I don't know. Maybe the links don't go through on YouTube land because I tried to put a link out there once too, and then YouTube didn't even let me log into YouTube for 3 months. PayPal looks good. This would also give me some kind of sell-off type play. This is a retest candle into resistance. I think, and it was from the news that the CEO was cutting some. Yeah, we got the bell. I'm gonna ignore it for now, but we got the news from PayPal that CEO was cutting some of those positions. That was the beginning of this run. Very strong day here. We are selling off a little bit. I like this sell off a little bit as a buy the dip opportunity, but I've liked PayPal for a while. So otherwise, everybody out in YouTube land, you guys are absolutely incredible. Fortunately, I gotta say goodbye. It's not even for like the day. I gotta say goodbye for the whole weekend. That's crazy. I'm gonna miss you guys. But you guys are also make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. You guys are fantastic.